My mom told me not to talk to strangers on the internet, but I'm glad I didn't listen. We are the Certified Noonas, your sisters in the love of Asian entertainment.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
I'm Jessie.
I'm Natalia.
And I'm Sky.
That's right, there's 4 of us, baby. There's 4 of us today. We meet again, and I think this might be a hopefully, fingers crossed, ongoing situation going forward for the most part.
Yeah.
So, hell yeah, that's right. The 4 of us back at it, back on our shenanigans, and back for a very exciting deep dive. So today we come to you bearing a gift of another deep dive of an actor, a singer, just a dude, just a gorgeous man who seems to be a good dude from all accounts that I can tell, whose work, though perhaps not as extensive as other deep dives we have done in the past, is still chef's kiss.
Deserving of a deep dive.
Deserving of a deep dive.
Yeah.
And
Fun
that
stuff.
is the absolutely fantastic Thai phenom, Jeff Satur. And that's who we're going to talk about today. Because, we love Jeff Satur.
Yeah.
He's just so talented. And he's, in his 30s, so he's old like us, you know? He's only 30. He's not that old.
He's really not that old at all.
But,
Cute
listen,
kid. Come on.
he's a millennial, and that's all that matters.
That edge over there, but
he's right on the edge. He's right on the edge. Yes, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to give you a little bio. We're going to give you all of what he's been up to, what his work, and then we're just going to talk about why we like him and our favorite stuff that he's done. Just like any other deep dive that we do. Because we do not quite a few. We do some on here. We do them regularly, you know.
yeah.
We like a good deep dive here about actors and singers and groups and whatever that we're into. And
It's fun to learn other things about these people we actually watch.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take us away and give you a little brief, little synopsis of our boy F.A. And his life. So his name is actually Warakamal Satur, but he goes by the stage name Jeff, and he's actually gone through a few different stage names, but Jeff has always been there. So I guess he was just really passionate about the nickname Jeff. He said, this is the one for me. So even if I add DJ Jeff or whatever, Jeff will remain. So he was born on March 6, 1995, and was the second child in a family of 5.
Oh.
He got 2 bros, 2 sisters. So middle child energy, you know? And though his current musical stylings that he outputs don't really reflect this, it was metal and heavy rock that got him into music.
Ooh.
So his 2 favorite bands growing up were AC/DC and X Japan.
Perfect.
You would not
taste.
know that to listen. Yes, fun taste. You would not know that.
But maybe that means that someday he's going to drop something really heavy. That would be so cool. Just saying.
So he was really into speed metal rock, which is so fun. And because of this, decided to learn drums and acoustic guitar. So acoustic guitar and speed metal aren't really listen.
But sure.
Acoustic guitar is cheaper to purchase than an electric guitar.
Yes,
I
it is.
understand the thing. And then he formed a band in middle school with his buddies, and then later did learn electric guitar and piano to add to his musical situation, and then decided, hey, I'm going to take singing lessons too. And we really would like to thank the universe for his choice to do that. But he did go to university for business admin, and then also specialized in art and Japanese while in university. So after doing this, the business admin will come back briefly for for a moment. So his entry into the industry was through a TV contest where he auditioned for the company Kamikaze, and then he spent 2 years under Kamikaze, training before his debut in 2013. But then, right after he debuted, Kamikaze was like, we're shutting down.
Oh, no.
We're done. So he moved over to a new label, The Demo. And then in 2015, he moved companies again to Garden Music. And then after, in 2018, his contract expired and he moved to Grand Music. He was just really hopping around, putting out little OSTs, putting out little things. Not be living up to his true musical potential. Okay? So briefly in 2019, he quit music. He was like, enough of this. And then he went to work at the family business. However, luckily for our ears and our eyes, he was convinced by just a random manager. Just a manager was like, hey, I think you should come be in a short film and compose the main song for our short film. And the song Comedy was for that. And he was back in the business, baby. They got him back. All right. He said, okay, fine. I'm going to keep doing this. So in 2020, he was picked up by Passenger Records, which is a company under Warner Music Thailand. And he continued to make music and stay like a little bit under the radar, doing a little bit of acting here and there. And then in 2022, a little company called Beyond Cloud decided to pick up his acting contract and was like, hey, you should just be in our little indie show, little show no one's ever heard of, Kin Porsche. And because of that, he sort of like, people in the general public now knew who the fuck Jeff Satur was. You know what I mean? Like, before that, he was just sort of on the fringes. But I feel like, you know, a lot of people criticize Kin Porsche, but it does have general public recognition.
Yeah.
True.
So after Kin Porsche, he was like, y'all, Beyond Cloud, I ain't into this, your whole vibe here. And then so we left. And then in 2023, his contract with Passenger, which is now known as Wayfair, still under Warner Music Thailand, ended. And so he's like, you know what? Enough with all these companies that keep ending my contracts and shifting me around. I'm going to start my own my own company. And that's where he formed his own company, Studio on Saturn, which is very fun. And it was also, that year was also his first solo concert and the beginning of putting out absolute bangers in both Thai and English for us to enjoy. Mm-hmm. He's also began that year on the variety show circuit, appearing in Chinese reality shows, and also being one of the main mentors in Chuang Asia, Thailand, which some of his performances that they have him do on that show, chef's kiss, chef's kiss. And then 2024 also marked his first real tour for his first studio album. His studio album, by the way, is incredible. And a return to movie acting. And he's beginning an Asia and Latin American tour called the Red Giant Concert Tour. Mm-hmm. And has plans to be in 2 horror shows. Fingers crossed, we've been let down by announcements before. But there are 2 horror shows, one of which he is writing and composing himself. And then the other one has vampires. So, like, fun.
Well, the one that he's, like, most, writing and composing himself, like, I have more hope for, like, that to...
Yeah, it's like, and also, the show looks crazy. They put out, like, but we'll talk about, I'm not going to talk about that now. We're going to talk about that later. Because I'm sure it'll come up in another section. And generally, while he might have a little less under his belt than our usual deep dive fare, I think I can say that it's not just me who's kind of obsessed with him. His music is divine. His music videos are absolutely wild. Mm-hmm. Okay, they're so good. His acting projects are really interesting, and he just kind of seems like a nice guy. Listen, we never know, but like from what I've seen in interviews and stuff, he's just like a nice dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A lot of like my sort of assumptions for this really come out of a lot of the interactions that they had with his acting partner from Kin Porsche, because like there was like one live stream where the kid was basically just saying like, oh, like, some of the people on staff were being a little weird to him. And Jeff was like, absolutely not. You tell them this is inappropriate and you won't stand for it. I'll back you up. Like, no, they're going to respect you. They're going to like treat you right, or they're going to deal with me, Jeff Satur. And I'm like,
okay.
yeah, good for him.
Standing on business.
That's right. It's right. So he seems to just sort of mind his business and make incredible music. And that's what he's about. Like, that's the whole vibe, you know? And speaking of music, though, Amanda, you're going to tell us about his, discography.
Indeed. Now, I'm going to give it a little caveat here. Until 2020, most of his song titles are solidly in Thai. I don't speak Thai. I don't read it. So I'm just going to tell you that, yes, as Natalia mentioned, in 2013, that's when he debuted. He has a couple of singles. He was 18 at that point. There's a couple of singles with Thai names. They're lovely. No idea what they're about. Thai names, Thai lyrics. It's all Thai. 2014, there was another single. 2015, another single. 2016, there was an OST that he did. And then he really, like, I feel like 2020 was sort of like that, like, Kin Porsche sort of skyrocketed him, but he started his uphill climb in 2020 with My Comfort Show Ingredients, which he plays a guitar player, a singer, band dude. So there's a couple of OSTs from that came out in 2020. And then also Natalia mentioned Comedy and Tragedy, which were two songs that he released in 2020, and with English lyrics. Comedy has English lyrics as well. And it really seems like 2020 is when he sort of realized that maybe he had some eyes on him outside of Thailand. And so, like, you start to see more English titles and English lyrics showing up, even if it's like, it'll be in Thai and then in brackets it'll have the English.
Yeah. Well, that does make sense, because like, that's when he was picked up by Warner Music.
Yeah. So like he starts to, and so 2021 he had again a bunch of singles, a bunch of OSTs for various shows. I think he was in another series and he did some OSTs for that. Goodbye, including Goodbye Not Goodbye, which was a song that he sort of wrote and sang for his ship partner from Ingredients, because he was moving on to these other acting roles. And if you know anything about boy love in Thailand, people get real hardcore on their ships, and then they're like,
they get a little too passionate about these dudes doing a job.
Very beautiful ballad of like, this is goodbye but not goodbye, and it's very lovely little, okay, we're parting ways because we want to do different things, like, we're done now, this was a nice little paycheck that we got, and now we're going on to live the rest of our lives. But it's a lovely song. So 2022, Kin Porsche. There's Kin Porsche. There's OSTs, a couple of OSTs for Kin Porsche. There's a song called Call Me Your Brother. There's Complicated. There's an OST for something I think called The Tuxedo. Loop.
Yeah, it's another BL.
And then again, like Hide, Fade, Stronger. A lot of these have an English and a Thai version. A lot of these songs that are coming out 2023. He's also doing some collaborations at this point. There's the Mean Band he works with, and Steal the Show with Sean. And then there's a bunch, again, Dum Dum, Lucid, Fade, Black Tie, Ghost. Like, there's Fade got a Chinese version in 2023. He does start having some Chinese versions of his songs and things and releases. at that point as well. And then in 2024, we get a full album, and it is a full album. There's like 18 songs on this album.
Banger after banger after banger after banger is what is on that album.
And now, like, maybe about a third to a half of it are previously released singles, and like English and Thai versions, but there are a lot of new songs on the album as well, and it is really great. There's a lot of, and then there's releases of like live versions and concert versions and different stuff that goes on there. And then that brings us to this year.
What's the name of the album?
Oh, I'm sorry, Space Shuttle number 8. So, and and then this year there's been two singles released, Ride or Die and Lost and Found, and both are lovely.
Both are great.
He writes some good music.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's good stuff.
Gorgeous
voice of an angel. That
he really does have a great voice,
and his guitar skills. Whew.
Yeah, and he uses his voice right. Like, his songs make the most of what he has. So it's pleasant to listen to, even when you don't have any clue what he's singing about. It's lovely. So.
And if you're a music video person, his music videos are good.
Yeah, he does a lot of like really epic music videos, like very storytelling and actually very acting. Like, it's a little mini, like
they're little mini movies.
Yeah, drama.
Well, you get a whole plot.
It made me want to make a chart of like the music video universe within Jeff, because like some of them are connected, not all of them, but some of them are. And so the music video for the song Ghost is one of the finest bits of condensed storytelling that we're taking, and it's like there's no like it's not like, you know, like the Wild Wild West music video with Will Smith where they stop to have like actual dialogue and stuff. All of it is just told through pure visuals, but you understand an epic tale involving aliens. Like that spans like lots
80
of years.
Yeah.
Takes place in like 3 minutes, and you're like, damn, like,
okay,
like, why is this so emotional?
I think it's like really fun too, because it like ties in his acting side, and like I think it also just like harvers back to a lot of like his beginning work where he was doing OST work, or like songs integrated into not just like OST, like specifically he's a musician on the show, so he's got the songs. I think it like really kind of incorporates all of his sides of what he does in artistry.
They're fantastic.
It's great that we're able to see that, because it makes you wonder like how long he's been wanting to be able to exhibit those things, and if he was held back by all these, you know, we just heard all the different contracts and things that he has.
Parade of contracts.
And so we of course don't know his backstory of all those, like what happened there, but it kind of makes you wonder if he was held back, and now he gets to seemingly express a lot more. So that's really great.
Now that he runs his own career now.
Yeah.
So he can be like, oh, good.
He just
now,
has like more money to like produce stuff a little bit.
And since he has so much more recognition and like such like a higher, you know, like he's easier to get like people to, you know, invest.
Or just like
small projects.
It's just easier when, you know, you're an artist, and then at least some people, you have a core audience who is going to be coming in and listening to your music or like watching your videos, because then you can take what you've gotten monetarily out of that and put it into other, and just like keep on with your artistry.
He kind of reminds me of like
very smart in his career,
like career wise in some ways. People like G Dragon or DPR Ian, like who have a whole vision, like they the whole package, the whole
the art of not it's also cool. The visual aspect, also the performance aspect, not simply the music aspect, but all of it together.
It's like when you look at his music videos like paired with his art, you can tell that this isn't merely him trying to make money. Like, I hope he does make a lot of money, because he deserves it, because he's very talented and works hard, but like you can tell that there's like an actual like non-commercial artistic point that he's making in these projects, and I just
Just so neat.
I just think he's
I do too. I think like I don't think like you have to be like that when you're in music, but I really do love when
appreciate
people
when someone is
are that deeply
like
into it from all angles.
Yeah.
Like sometimes people are just making fun little songs, you know, and that's great. I love a fun little song, all right? That's very clearly made to sell lots of copies and make money. They're still fun to listen to. But I also really like really high artistic nonsense. You know what I mean? And he's just like he's like I'm a best one gonna make.
And
I'm gonna make
it is nice when
you
kind of run across the triple threat people that have the performance and like the visual, and you can tell they're the ones coming up with at least some aspects of the visual artistry. Now, some of these music videos are also with like cinematographers or other writing people. You know, like they're teams of people, but like it's obvious that there's some thumbprint.
He always puts a little end credit with everyone who worked on it too. Like he makes it like a little movie. Like, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect what he's doing music wise. Like he's just really. I'm really excited to see what he puts out next because like the 2 songs that he's put out so far this year, like Ride or Die will definitely be one of my top listed songs on Spotify Rap this year. Absolutely. But he doesn't just make music and incredible music videos, does he, Jessie?
No, he actually, acts. We've talked about it briefly.
Yes, he does. And
I will say that I think that he's a person who you feel like he's done more than he has. It's so weird. And for the amount of time, I kind of thought like going into this, he had been, at least even if there were breaks in between, like had started earlier, but he really hasn't. So his first drama was in 2019 for He, She, It, which it's a really little like kind of web drama, 3 episode. I think they're like 15 minutes, like very, very short. Kind of about like complicated relationships when you're younger. And then he did Ingredients in 2020, which Amanda really likes. It's about
it's so sweet.
Yeah, it's about him who's really into music and another character who's into baking and just like finding their love and coming together after being separated for a while.
And it's his
and also
it's an from He, She, It. Like same acting pair.
That's
and
cool.
It's like an ad for a grocery store, which
I love those. They're like some of my favorite dramas.
It is. If you can watch it now, it's great. They're little 15-minute episodes. Wonderful. When it was airing, I was watching it while it was airing, and it was a 10-minute episode every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Yeah. That was rough.
And I'm gonna be. It was also filmed during COVID, so like every episode would have like a portion of them being like, "Don't forget to wear your mask and use hand sanitizer."
Nice.
Like we're all gonna wash our hands together now. Like, you're just like, okay,
a lot of hand. I mean, you know, he's cooking, he's baking, he's washing his hands before he, every raw ingredient he's touching, and you're like. Yeah. I like it.
Okay, I see what we're doing here. I see.
Respect the hustle, man.
Yeah.
That's right. Listen, we end every episode by saying wear a mask and wash your hands.
We mean it.
This show said the same thing.
Yep.
And this show said the same thing. So
then in 2021 he was a support role in a drama called Love Area. And there's like 2 seasons of it, and there's also a director's cut of it. I have not seen it, so I'm assuming it's meaning that the director's cut is like a standard director's cut where it's the first part and all the stuff they cut out. So I don't know if there's like a little bit of a difference in the way it is. It's a story about a guy who is like born on Valentine's Day, but has never known love, and then finds love. And then in 2022. Towards the end of it, he was in Ken Porsche, which
little indie drama,
that could, I mean, like some of you might know it, a lot of you might not, but we've done several episodes about Ken Porsche. We were very excited for it. We did like Like when it for the first stream. Yeah, like for the first episode we did a Discord like watch party, which was a lot of fun.
We did a reaction to the trailer.
Yeah. And we talked about a lot because it had gone through several changes in the very beginning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then there's a couple of dramas that are going to be happening now. He's there's Happy Ending, which he's also a producer on, I believe. Yes.
Yes, I think I saw that too.
Yeah, that's the one that he's like doing all.
Yeah. So the blurb on my drama list is an anti-fan Anna Wen, who's played by Barcode, comes face to face with Damon, who is played by Jeff, the antagonist of the web drama Finn and Damon. That's like the one that's like listed like most like at the top of the list. Then there's also, we talked about Vamp, which is the vampire drama he's going to be in with Mike Angelo. There's also Wuju Bakery, which is the one that we want so desperately.
Listen, let's just give up.
I never.
No.
The dream is alive.
The dream is alive because I think we're manifesting it today as doing this episode. That's what I think.
That's true.
No. Jessie, explain for the lovely people what Wuju Bakery would entail for us.
I'm gonna read it to you, like the My Drama List summary of it. A small bakery was reestablished after all kinds of hardship in a small old town that holds precious memories with his parents before his long-awaited opening ceremony. A spaceship crash lands into the bakery, and the bakery was ruined. And the alien and the handsome boss come together and begin living together. And
Classic.
At the same time, the aliens who have been hiding in various parts of the city in search of them are revealed. So, like, there's gonna be like side characters, like probably found family aliens, you know. And
this was supposed to come out in December, and then every month they're like, maybe this month.
December in 2024 is that what you're saying?
December 2024.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And it's just,
and like we keep on getting it rolled over and over and over and
was there a trailer?
No,
I don't think so.
There's a poster and that's it. But I do love, like, on MDL, there's like a little discussion section, and in recent discussions, the top one is waiting comments. Us clowns unite. Like, that's how we all feel about Wuju Bakery now. Like,
everybody's like, at least everybody's so hopeful though. This whole entire comment section is like, I'm still here. Yeah.
Like, we will wait.
It's what the world needs. Okay.
Right? I mean,
I think it would heal me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I think it would fix me. I think Wuju Bakery would fix me.
Honestly, like Vamp too.
Yeah. Like, Vamp.
Which I don't know why, especially with Mike Angelo on the like cast list too, and I'm pretty sure they have the trailer
Mike
for Vamp, right?
He's terrible.
They did, and Mike Angelo is also going to be in Happy Ending, so I think they're doing like a collab situation.
So I bet they'll do music together too for them.
Oh, absolutely,
right?
Probably
perfect.
Mike's
got some,
yeah. So also some other things that he's done. He's in a movie called The Paradise of Thorns. He plays the main role. This is actually
I just watched it this afternoon.
So it's from 2024. It is actually coming out to Netflix next month. I think the 9th of July.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, look at us.
Yeah. I watched it. I literally watched it this afternoon. It's good. Like,
it looks.
It's checked and it's like up, and you can like add it to your list.
In it.
Yeah. So like, I like read the synopsis, and I think there might be like a Japanese movie that's kind of like this. I don't know. But essentially what happens is him and his partner like build a life together. They live kind of like out in the outskirts. They have a farm or a durian orchard together. They just have a really great like family that they've created and life that they've created, and the partner dies, and he is faced now with the situation where, because their union was not legal because they're gay, he has no like access to his partner's ties with things, and so the family takes it away, and it's him trying to get that back.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking.
It was sad. Like, it was really good and very dark. So, like, keep that in mind while watching it. But it did have the lady playing his partner's adopted sister who played the cop in Petrichor. And she's great in it. Like, she's crazy. She's so good. No, it was really quite excellent.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, but like, it is not like a fun
really good
watch.
Yeah,
it's a good watch.
It's kind of one of those like
fun watch,
sad, heartwarming ones.
Yeah, heartwarming,
heartrending.
Heartrending. That's more of what we're doing with. Yeah.
He's also in a lot of like variety shows and TV show appearances. I'm not gonna list them all, but a couple of the places that like he's in for more than like one episode. He was in the series Unbag as a main host. He was a regular member of Come On Be Mafia, and then Mafia Kindergarten. Does it have a little?
Man.
Yeah, it doesn't even tell me about
Thai variety gets subbed. Like,
it doesn't.
Not enough. Because some of it looks fun as hell. Yeah. You know.
And then he was in the season 3 of Call Me by Fire, which is it's the synopsis is weird. But it's like a song competition.
Yeah.
And then he's been on the 2 seasons of the Chuang Asian Thailand, which is the music show. The first season he's in, Jackson Wang is the main person, and then Bam Bam's the main person in the second one.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So.
And also the first season, you got 10 in there. You got Mike Angelo, so we see where the two of them
exchanged numbers,
hooked up their creative. Yeah, exactly. You know,
there's a lot of fun clips of him and Jackson too.
Yeah. And The 8 is in the second season. So, you know, it's got the peeps, the peeps you know and love. He's been rubbing shoulders, and getting around. Unfortunately for us, so Chuang Asia, you can find most of the Thai variety show that's not Kin Porsche related.
Yeah, you're really not.
Very difficult to find.
You might find clips of him that have been, but it's just little clips. It's not anything substantial.
Yeah.
And I believe he's also won a few awards, has he not?
Yes, and he's been so just to start out, I'm not listing every single award he's won, and I definitely am not listing out also just nominations. So he's been nominated for even more than what I'm going to say. Essentially, as far as the 2 lists that I found and kind of gathered this from, it's really when you're starting to talk awards, we're talking, and I'm kind of talking a little bit higher awards. I'm not talking super teeny tiny ones. 2024, 2025. So that's what we're going to be discussing the past couple of years and the current year. So, and there are repeats as far as the common, it seems the common Thai award shows. So last year and this year he's won. So you'll see what I'm saying.
He's been a regular fixture of the
So good for him.
Awards,
and obviously, we've already discussed he's put in his time to get this far. Good for him for making it like this. So again, 2024 is what we're going to discuss. So Guitar Mag Awards, he won 1 that year. Best Male Artist of the Year. So that's pretty amazing. And then TOTY Music Award Show, he won Best Solo Artist of the Year. He Coach Look Awards, Best Male Soloist that year. 9 Entertain Awards for Solo Artist of the Year. T-Pop of the Year Music Awards for Best Music of the Year, Male Artist for Dum Dum specifically. And then the last one for 2024 is the Thailand Box Office Awards for his single Rain Wedding for the OST that year. So that was just Last year. That's crazy. And so then this year already, which like I'm kind of fascinated that these 2025 are already having award shows, but anyway. So we're already back to Guitar Mag Awards. He swept with 4 wins this year. And there's a lot of articles about it. Best Producer of the Year, Best Male Artist of the Year, Best Album of the Year, that was for Space Shuttle number 8, and Single Hits of the Year for Ghost. So that was amazing. And there's a picture of him on Instagram with his 4 awards from that. He's smiling. So back at TOTY Music Awards, he swept just a ton of Best Pop Artist of the Year, Best Producer of the Year, Best Solo Artist of the Year, Best Record of the Year, and Best Song of the Year. He was not messing around. Kaz Awards for Superstar Award and Hottest Song of the Year for Ghost.
Deserved.
We're back to Kom Chad Luk Awards for Best Thai Pop Song, Ghost. Music Awards Japan, Special Award, Thai Popular Music, Ghost. Back to the 9 Entertain Awards for Song of the Year, Ghost. And then did I not? I didn't put the awards for this. So like Best Song of the Year and Best Record of the Year for Ghost, and Best Pop Artist of the Year, Best Producer of the Year. Hang on 1 second. Let's see if that tab is still up, because I think I didn't even write. What did I do?
What did you do, Sky?
What did I do?
It makes sense that Ghost won so many awards. It's absolutely incredible.
So, silly me, so we're going to just go over this very last one. So, harkening back to T-Pop of the Year Music Awards. I don't know why. So, he won kind of 2 different sections in 2025. So, he won Best Song of the Year and Best Record of the Year for Ghost. And then for like himself, just Jeff Satur, he got Best Pop Artist of the Year, Best Producer of the Year, and Best Solo Artist of the Year.
Nice.
So that was just for his music. We're going to talk about 2 more awards for his acting. So in 2024, GQ Men of the Year for his performance in the film The Paradise of Thorns. And in 2025, so the Kom Chad Luk Awards, he also won for Best Actor for the same role in The Paradise of Thorns. So his filmography, though shorter than a lot of people we discuss, he's already getting awards.
Heavy hitting.
Yeah.
Heavy hitting, despite having a teeny little filmography.
And it's obvious that so even his discography, like as far as, you know, if you sit here and compare to other people that we discuss, like lengthier internationally released discographies, he's raking in the awards already. Like that's pretty. Yeah, he's gaining notoriety enough to like be the mentor on that Chung Asia show and just all these things. So that's great. That's great for him, and I'm glad that he's finding success, because it sounds like he went through it with all of his different companies.
So, if we were, all to go through here and pick a favorite Jeff Satur song to like recommend to the people who may not be familiar. I know I'm really this is like
I wrote it down.
Child.
Yeah, that was just really hard.
I know. I go into like Spotify and it's like, you have liked 19 songs. And I'm like, he must have 19 songs. And then you're like, oh no, there's more. But sometimes it's because there's like multiple versions. So I just liked one version or whatever. But I really like comedy. I love the vibe of it. Is just, that's my jam.
I really like Black Tie. Black Tie is my favorite.
Black Tie is so good.
It's so good.
And the music video is crazy. But Black Tie just kicks ass.
It does, but it's also got this dark, moody vibe to it too, and it just showcases his vocals really well.
Well, and if we're talking black, you gotta talk about Dum Dum, because you just
that's what I was about to say, because they came out very close together, and the vibes are so good, but he put out this like alternate version music, like an alternate version of Dum Dum, like a music video of it that had like just this different guitar line to it, and it is sick as hell. It's so good.
Well, to me, it's also hard to pick favorites because you have like kind of that dark stuff, and then some other slightly poppy songs, and then you have like the ballads, you know, just the like heart-rending, like gorgeous ballads.
He's really good at ballads.
He's
and good at folky stuff. Like he's actually really good.
He's good at everything.
Yeah. He really is. Like, you're like, calm down, Snark. Seriously.
And my favorite is it was mine, and apparently everyone in every award show in favorite was Ghost because it's a perfect song.
It's also a perfect music video. It's a really good
no, like, listen, I don't get emotional like about things, and that music video hit me like the opening of the Star Trek reboot did, where I was like, damn, this is actually really fucking sad, huh? Like, I'm gonna pull the heartstrings, huh? Like, me and that stupid Star Trek
Oh my
reboot.
goodness.
But no, like Ghost is it's just so good. But also like Black Tie is
But then like Overdrive, like I got stuck in my head for most of today. Like they're so
there
good.
really is a Jeff Satur song for everybody.
Yes.
That
in every
is
mood.
And which you would like not really think, because like he doesn't have a massive discography. I'm like, there's something there for everyone. Don't worry about it. Like, he got you, fam.
He does.
Like,
truly does. And even like, oh, I only like heart-rending music videos. Okay, he has one of those. Oh, I only like dark kind of weird ones. He has one of those. Like, he's gotcha.
Yeah.
He's got you, fam. He's got something. He's got something for y'all.
I only want to look at pretty men singing with beautiful voices. Okay. He's
got you
covered there too.
Like, that's literally the baseline. Yeah. Like that's his floor level entry. Well,
and then,
do
you want one with him like playing dual roles and then like a really funky guitar, like styling? Yes, there's that.
He's
like...
got you. He's got you, fam. Like he's doing it for the people.
Do we get some time travel? There's things going on.
Baby. Do you want to see him torture an alien clone of himself? Shit, there's a music video for that too, my dude. Like he's like got everything.
What do people want? They want mobsters and aliens and vampires and gay people, and I will give you all of those things.
I will combine all of those and hand them to you.
Project. Like, I don't care.
He has stuff for the bis, stuff for the straights. He's got it all.
He's got something for. He probably doesn't have anything for racists.
No,
probably not.
No,
he's not feeling that.
No.
Has, like his background, like his dad. Well, his mom was Thai Chinese, and I do believe that his father is like Thai, Indian, Italian.
Yes. Yeah.
Because that's
so,
like he's
one
like
of
a real
number one questions. You know how like Google has the like people also asked, and it's like, is Thai actor Jeff Satur Indian? And I'm like, wait, I gotta click on that because I gotta understand where that question's coming from. But
like it's really funny because he sort of has like one of those faces where as soon as you hear like, oh yes, his dad was Thai, Indian, Italian, and his mom was Thai Chinese, and then you look at his face, you're like, yes. Yes. See, sure. All of those things you can. Yes.
To me, it's like Thai. Oh, okay, because people could look all different ways. Like I just don't. I don't clock people.
Like he's just like okay. Listen, he's just so talented. I'm just so excited to like get more projects and more things from him because he's just ooh.
So watch this space. If Wuju Bakery ever sees the light of day,
it's because of us. It's because of us.
Listen, y'all. And you know, if they ever actually put out a release date for Wuju Bakery,
Like a legit one.
We will be
here. We
will be dropping whatever episode we had planned. Okay? Because we need it. We need
it
listen,
so
the world
desperately.
Like that's the type of thing
right now.
I will like watch the first episode and then I'll go back and rewatch it to watch the second one. Like I will go in hard.
Yes. Listen, the the world right now could really benefit from Wushu Bakery
and Vamps
existing,
and Vamps.
And,
it really could.
And happy ending. Just really
just give it
the whole
to
thing.
us all. Yeah,
just give us all of these things,
But yeah, I'm not gonna give up on Wushu Bakery. I really think someday.
The dream is alive. The dream is alive for Wushu Bakery. We'll get it one of these days. All right. Like I feel like he wouldn't do that to us.
Have they filmed it? Like, is it filmed sitting on a shelf somewhere, or is it? Because if it's been filmed, I feel like we'll get it at some point eventually.
Yeah.
If not, maybe not. But
fingers crossed. But no, when Paradise of Thorns is on Netflix next month, y'all should go watch it because like it was good. I will say there is a trigger warning for like violence in it. There is an
immense sadness,
pretty crazy. Yes, but like for people who can't handle like blood or something, there is a pretty wild fight scene in the second half of the film. So, keep that in mind. But it is really, really good.
I just want to go back to Wushu Bakery just a little bit, just because I just found something. This isn't like anything. It's when they initially were supposed to do it in the beginning of 2024, and then the statement that they gave, like delaying it, says the primary reason for the schedule change is the alteration of the drama's running time from 30 minutes to 50 minutes. With the 8 episodes, each lasting 50 minutes, the drama takes on the format of a regular drama rather than a web drama. And the resulting changes to the overall editing schedule, post-production work, and CG schedules. So,
like, there's still hope.
There's still hope, and it does sound like they at least partially filmed it.
Yeah, like they've done some work on it.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
So maybe it's all the post-production CGI stuff. I mean, aliens, man. You gotta...
Aliens. You gotta make that spaceship.
I will allow them time for aliens. That's
right.
That's okay.
Well, that's we'll allow it.
Good.
We'll accept it.
We like it. Yeah.
But we need this. Jeff, we know you're listening. You speak English. We need this, okay? Like, listen, our mental health is on like just dangling from a fraying string. Jeff, listen.
Do it for the international fans. We need it.
Jeff, listen. Okay, I know, I get it. It's probably not like monetarily that good. Like, you can't do a tour here. I get that.
I get it.
Okay,
but
I get that.
At least
I understand.
Give us this.
But please, we need this, Jeff.
Please,
Jeff.
Please.
We're talking to you directly, Mr. Satur, respectfully.
Respectfully.
We need this. Okay, we need this. Yeah, like, listen, if y'all are not familiar with his body of work, check it out.
And super attainable to, like, check a lot of it, check a large portion of it out at this point.
Yeah.
The newer stuff.
Like, I'm pretty sure, like, all of his songs almost are on Spotify.
Yeah.
His music videos are on YouTube. You can watch them. Ken Porsche is on iQIYI. You can definitely watch Ken Porsche. That's not a problem, And as we said, Paradise of Thorns is coming in.
Ingredients was on YouTube. I'm not sure if it's still up or not, but
I'm not sure where it is now. But
it's cute if you can find it.
He's findable, and Chuang Asia I think is on iQIYI too, isn't it?
I don't know that answer.
It's like a really good question. I feel like
it would be, but I do not know.
Yeah. Let me.
I kind of feel that Love Area might be on Gaga, or maybe on YouTube.
Oh, okay. So Chuang Asia's on WeTV, so you can watch it
around
on WeTV. But yeah, like, he's entirely findable, y'all.
But
he's entirely findable.
I do look forward to like what other music he's going to have in store in the future, like the things that he will be bringing, because we know that he'll be up to all types of stuff.
Yeah. I'm now like, is Ingredients still on YouTube?
I don't know. That's what I was going to look
to. Ingredients, Jeff Satur. It's like, shall I offer you, Natalia, a Balatro video? Oh, it is, y'all. Good old Rick Orange channel, the channel that they don't put out any of their own content, but they make playlists of tons of BL stuff on YouTube. Shout out to Rick Orange. Big fan of your playlist making work. They have made a Ingredients 2020 Thai BL miniseries Ing Sub playlist.
I'm just like going along.
Well, I'll link it in the blog
I'm like,
post.
I forgot. There's a whole episode about a baby. Right there.
Yes, they have to take care of a baby in one episode. Listen, they got.
Oh.
It was truly the show that was like, we know you're all having a bad time in quarantine, so don't worry.
Here you go.
We got you, fam.
Emotional comfort, shenanigans.
And I'm like, okay. And Jeff has got you. Jeff has got you for if you're in a sad mood, he's got music for you. You're in a happy mood, music for you. You're bad, he's got music for you. Okay. He will provide to you the emotional support you need, playlist wise. And he's not bad on the old peepers. Okay, so like for all y'all visual people, no, he's great. He's so talented, and we want to see more.
Yes,
of Jeff
and hear
more. But yeah. That's, we're just doing a quick little deep dive. We will be back next week. Ooh, next week, y'all. It's my birthday episode. So it's a very exciting episode next week that you can look forward to. That's right. It's the return of BL Santa.
Ho, ho, ho.
I have ho, ho, Christmas in June, and the Christmas is shows with boys smooching for the ladies to have enjoyed. And so we'll be doing that next week. And if you want to listen to that, keep listening to where we are, wherever podcasts can be found. But also, if you want to listen in audio, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple iTunes, we're on Podbean, we're on all those etceteras. If you like it in video, you want to see what we look like for some reason, we're more than happy to let you. You can go on YouTube, just search Certified Noonas, we'll be there. And please, if you're there, please like and subscribe. Leave us a nice little comment. I reply to all of them because I love comments. I love them, okay? They're super fun. And if you want to, get links to everything that we've talked about, because everything I can find, I will link, you can go to our blog post, which should be linked in the description below, but it's on our website, certifiednoonas.com, our home on the web, where you can find us. You can also listen to every single episode on the blog as well. It's got it all, okay? And if you want to support this podcast, you can go to patreon.com/certifiednoonas to join the Certified Found family. They are a found family on the web. We love them. Thumbs up for the found family. We think they're great. They've been supporting us for almost 7 years now.
Wow.
And also, for anyone who just is like, oh, do these people have staying power? Last week was our 350th episode, we found out.
We're so old.
We're so old. We don't really, number them, but we got a little, email from our, podcast upload service. I was like, congratulations on 350 episodes. And I was like,
what?
Excuse me, what?
Podcast
what do you mean?
372 years old.
Yeah.
We're ancient. I was just like, excuse you, what? That can't be a real number. But it is. So thank you for all the people who've been listening to us for 350 episodes. That's crazy. Especially since the first 30 or so. I don't know, man. We were still figuring out what we were doing, but
we tried really hard. We were cute.
We did our best. Okay.
We were cute.
Anyway, we hope you have a fantastic week. We'll be back next week with BL Santa, as I said. And as always, wash your hands, wear a mask, Take after Jeff and ingredients. Do like long extended hand washing montages in your own life,
Really, and crud is coming back, so just for reals.
Yeah, for reals, y'all. For reals. And as always, please go out and hit play on some Jeff Satur for, fun and profit. The profit being your ears get to enjoy it this week. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.